Hello students, today in this video we will learn the format of letter writing. First of all, we should know what is letter writing. Why we do need to write a letter. What is letter writing? A letter is a written message. Letter is a written message that can be handwritten, or printed on paper. This is letter writing. How do we send the letter? It is usually sent to the recipient via, what is the means of sending a letter? Via mail or post in an envelope. This is the mean of sending a letter. Now we will know the kinds of letters. There are two kinds of letters. First is formal letters. Second is informal letters. There are two kinds of letter, or you can say there are two types of letter writing. Formal letters are also called official letters. Formal letters are called official letters, and informal letters are called friendly letters. These are called friendly letters. Formal letters, the way of writing formal letters is formal. Way of writing is formal. Informal letters, and way of writing in informal letter is personal fashion. Is that of personal fashion. This is the way of writing letters in informal letters. Now in the 10th class there are only formal letters. We have to write formal letters prescribed in the NCERT syllabus of 10th class. So we will know the format of formal letters. How should we write formal letters? We will know this. First point, or you can say step first, we should write personal address, or you can say sender's address. In this address, every first letter should be written capital. Every first letter should be written capital letter. Second point or step is to write date. Date should be written below one line from the personal address. There are two formats of date writing. First is American format. You can give your date American format, or the second is British format. We use the format of British in date writing, but you know mostly letters are typed these days, so it is better to use the American format of letter writing. In American format we use month name first, or we write month name first. It is because it is easy to type a letter. We don't move from numbers to letters or letters to number. We can first type letters and then numbers. So the fashion of American format is followed these days for date writing. In British format, we write date before the name of month and then year. You can follow either of the format, that will be correct, but preference is given to write American format in formal letters. Next step is third step. In third step, we write the receiver's address. Receiver's address. In receiver's address, we also write every first letter capital. Okay. Now step 4. According to CBSE curriculum, this has been changed. Salutation comes before the subject now. It will not be wrong to write salutation after subject, but it is useful for the students that we are updated with the CBSE curriculum. This is also mean that nothing else. So you have to mind or remember that salutation should be written before the subject. In salutation, you write sir or ma'am. If the authority is male, you can write sir. Authority is female, you can write ma'am. Now, next important step in letter writing is that of subject. Subject should be brief, catchy. Catchy means it should be attractive and it should be to the point. It should not be too long. After subject, we will write the content of the letter. Content of the letter, or you can say body of the letter. Body of the letter. This is the main part of the letter, the main and important part of the letter. There should be at least 3 paragraphs in the content of a letter. First paragraph should be short. First paragraph should be short. It is related to purpose. It is related to purpose. Why we are writing a letter? What is the purpose of writing a letter? Second paragraph. Second paragraph is informative. Is informative. It includes our information about writing a letter. In this paragraph, we use the main points to support our ideas, to support our purpose, why we are writing a letter. Okay, understood? Next and last, third paragraph should be concluding paragraph, or we are to summarize in this paragraph. We are to summarize our letter in this paragraph. Next point is 7th point. In this point, we give subscription to our letter. Subscription is the thankful part of the letter. We are grateful to the authority. We should say thanks in this part of the letter. Last paragraph or last point, last step you can say is that of signature. There should be the signature in this part of the letter. So there are basically 8 steps for writing a letter, and you are to follow these steps in writing your formal letter. Thanks.